Why, hello there. Welcome, readers of Young Guitar, viewers of the Young Guitar YouTube channel. I'm John Petrucci. This is DTHQ. I'm going to give you a short tour. Come on in. All right, so you walk in. Exciting, right? Not that exciting. Over here, this is the kitchen. A couple of interesting things here. This is a very special edition when doing Liquid Tension Experiment 3 here. Tony Levin is big into espresso. He was making espresso and we had to get an espresso machine so we can do it. So these are Tony's handwritten instructions on how to make espresso. And if you're too lazy for that, we always have the Keurig machine. Some interesting pieces. This is a really cool 3D relief from the Bang Your Head Festival 2015. This is when Dream Theater visited the US Air Force Base in Germany back in 2012. That was cool to get that nice plaque. But anyway, come over here. So this is an important room. This is the control room. Say hi to Mr. Jimmy T.
Hello.
Dream Theater engineer extraordinaire and also mixer.
Working at it. But this is the control room here where all the magic happens.
That's right.
This is producer's desk, which John typically wears that hat with all the records we do here. And this is kind of outfitted to not only give him good monitoring options, but also from a player's perspective, he can have all of his guitar tools and accessories, and we can cut all of his guitars for the record. This is his world with multiple speakers.
Can you explain the plaque though before?
The plaque, the plaque. Can't skip the plaque. This is John's talk back.
I didn't make the plaque.
The plaque was gifted to John so that when he's doing his emails, he's the CEO of his Tone Mission company. And then when he picks up the guitar, it's there to remind us that he is the guitarist extraordinaire. Just in case we forget. And then this is more of my world. This is where everything is recorded to. All the master sessions live on this rig. These are our processing racks that has been a work in progress since 2018, when we were doing distance over time. We just began building racks that were console worthy, but in a mobile outfit. So this is the brain of Dream Theater's records for the last 4 years now. And we've done a lot of records on them, including John's solo stuff and LTE3. And this is it. This is Mission Control here.
And Jimmy T, what was the big payoff, the big result of doing a record right here in this room that happened for the first time in Dream Theater history?
Oh, this little room.
What happened? What did this room produce?
This little room produced a Grammy, is I think what you're getting at.
That's exactly
Dream
what I'm
Theater's
getting at.
first Grammy came out of this studio, which is pretty humbling for all of us.
Very humbling that our little personal studio gave us so much recognition and happiness. So.
And then I guess a couple other things to note. It's definitely a guitar-driven room for a guitar production. Wall of amps and pedals, which is a lot of fun over here. Mainly this guy, but this stuff was actually generously gifted to the studio by Mesa for us to have fun with and experiment. And then guitars on the walls, which they'll vary between what's in use the most of the time. Again, Music Man wanted to make sure that we had an accessible bass guitar in the studio. So this mean red guy is pretty new to the studio, right?
Absolutely.
And that's the control room.
All right, come on through here. We'll give you a continuation. So this is a little, you'll see a bunch of closed doors. We don't let anybody in there. Secret stuff, tech rooms, lots of things you don't want to see, you're not allowed to see.
Secret band stuff.
We'll keep that a secret. This is our little bistro area. You want to have a little snack. This I love. We played at the Radio City Music Hall in New York. Being a New Yorker, of course, that was a huge night. We did the Astonishing live. It was such a great night, and they had this cool sort of styrofoam thing, and I made sure I left the show with it, and we had it framed, so that's cool there. And you see a bunch of posters and artwork from different tours and albums. Of course, my solo album. My solo album was the first album recorded here, actually. So that was kind of broke the ice for DTHQ as far as it being a recording studio. We actually, this opened just before we did the tour for Distance Over Time. So we did tour rehearsals here several years ago. We broke it in, but this was the first record that we recorded here. So since then, Jimmy T and Maddie built and painted and ran wires and did everything. Anyway, come on, Jimmy T. Join with me. It's a great piece by Hugh Syme from Distance Over Time. Love that. This is actually, I should correct myself, this is from Distant Memories. So this is from the live record recorded in London. Second to last show we played before the pandemic shut everything down. Anyway, this is a great piece from that artwork. In here is the live room.
Empty right now.
It's empty right now. So again, so my solo album was recorded here, Liquid Tension Experiment 3, and then Dream Theater, A View from the Top of the World. If you pan over to there, you see a TV set. At the time, James LaBrie could not travel from Canada because of COVID restrictions, so he was being beamed to us remotely from his home studio in Canada, and he communicated with us. The room doesn't seem like it's that big, but the whole band fits in here. This little closet, for some reason, bass players love this closet. So yeah. Tony Levin stayed in there, John Mayung stayed in there. You have your nice little, I guess it's more of like a vocal booth.
Yeah, it's general ISO booth. This is where James LaBrie was put for rehearsals for the most recent tour.
That's right.
Just helps keep the bleed out and gives him his own little world. It's storage right now for a lot of our cue system, headphone system. And normally when we're set up for a session, all this stuff is out on the floor and everyone's got their own worlds.
Yeah.
Tables, coffees, instruments, whatever they need.
Computers. I love this thing that you guys did with the mic hanging.
Yeah, we had to make some decisions in here because once everyone's on the floor, real estate is pretty valuable. So we've mounted some places where I really like to put microphones. We've hung it so that the microphones can just go up and stay out of everyone's way.
Yeah. And DTHQ is going through a massive expansion project. So the next time you see this, it's going to look a lot different. We're growing, we're expanding.
The success rate is showing, so.
That's right. Again, closed doors you're not allowed to look at. But this is one of my favorite rooms over here. Follow us through here. This is the hangout room. This is the vibe, the chill room. This table usually we either have meetings at or eat here. There's a few cool things if you swing around this way. So in the Invisible Monster video, there's a piece of art that's being painted throughout the video. This was actually painted by the director. And in the video, you see the actor kind of painting it, and this is the finished product. But we actually got the physical painting sent to us, courtesy of our director, so it's hanging up here. And then you can see on the wall behind you, these are all the projects that were done here at HQ so far. And that's going to be a forever growing wall. So we see my first record, it's first thing there, Terminal Velocity. Distant Memories was mixed by Jimmy T here. Liquid Tension Experiment, the second record done here. We did a Christmas medley where we donated the proceeds to our crew at the time who was out of work because of COVID and off the road. And then of course, A View from the Top of the World. So that's going to be a wall that continues to grow. We have old drum heads there, which are fun to look at. What do we got over there, Jimmy T?
This is a good spot. This is the, again, ever-growing vinyl collection. This is also a cool area where the guys can kind of work on ideas outside of all of the recording equipment. Just a very organic hang. Sometimes if I'm working on some back-end tech work and they just want to be out of the live room, they'll sit here, and John and Jordan take up this space a lot and noodle and start to write stuff that then eventually they'll take into the live room and we'll put down on tape.
Yeah, we have another cool listening environment with this system here, which is great for approving mixes and general listening, but you have the turntable and everything else. So yeah, this is the hang. This is where Mike can do his Madden games, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's a piece of art from Mike's drum world. Signed by him. And that's it. Anyway, that's a tour of DTHQ. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And for those of you coming to download in Tokyo, we are looking forward to seeing you. It's going to be a lot of fun. So see you then this August. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. See you soon.